Today in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to get unlimited tomato plants from just one single tomato plant. Basically free. You could have acres and acres of tomato just by doing this one quick and simple process. So here I'm just walking down because I have lost some tomato plants, as you have seen here. And I'm looking for suckers. See, a sucker grows out of the main tomato plant between the leaves and the main tomato plant. So this right here is a sucker. So anything that grows out from the main stalk and a leaf stalk, this leaf stalk right here is just a leaf, it's not going to produce any fruits or anything, is a sucker. So you're going to want to find a big enough sucker off your tomato plants, not a very small one. And tomato plants grow so fast, you could leave it there for 3 days and it's going to be a huge sucker when you come out the next day. So I've already pulled some from my plant, and I'm going to go ahead and take this one to show you what I'm talking about. So you just go through with your finger, or you can use your clippers, but I use my finger and snap. So easy. Snap this sucker off. So this right here is a new plant already. All you need to do is have some potting mix or compost. I have moist potting mix. I just added water to it. You're going to want to drill a hole. You don't even have to. And just stick this in there. Stick this in there and cover it up. And you can see I have some more that I've taken from my tomato plant. This is my cherry wine brandy beefsteak variety. And I'm just going to stick it in the ground. You don't even have to dig a hole, guys. You can put it directly in the ground. It will just take longer if you don't have great soil. Our soil right here is not good, so that's why I'm using potting mix. I don't have any compost on hand. So as I said, just stick it in the ground. You know, sometimes you can take some of the extra leaves off. You don't want too much leaves on it. Dragon energy when it should be focusing on rooting. You're going to want to stick it in the ground. Stick it in the soil, I should say. There you have it. So these are 5 suckers that I have pulled off my tomato plants, and within a week or 2 these should be ready for transplant. See, up here I'm going to show you the ones that I have transplanted from the same process, because our tomatoes died off, so we're trying to get back up in stock. This is one that we have transplanted. It's looking good. It's even putting out suckers itself. The beauty with this process, guys, is you're not starting from seeds, and you're basically getting a tomato plant that's going to be very close in age to the mother plant. So you don't have to start all over from seed and waste all that time when you could plant this tomato plant, and within the next month you could be taking tomatoes off, just like how these ones are flowering right now. So I'm going to go down and show you some that I did a few days ago, and I'm going to check if they have roots. Here's one that I just pulled off and put it in the ground, and it is growing. However, it's not growing well. It is growing. It's not growing well. We had put like 4 or 5 of them here, and from that amount, only 1 survived. It is better. You get better survival rate when you do it in potting mix if you don't have perfect soil. Our soil is bad, so that's why we only have a survival rate of 1 from 5. So I would definitely recommend putting them in potting mix, or if you have compost, that would also be perfect for these little fellas. So here I have a tomato plant. I want to say I put this one in about a week ago, and I'm just going to check if it has roots now. A good indication that your plant is surviving. See, this one right here is trying to send out some suckers, and that's a sign that it's doing well. When we pulled them, they were not doing well. The plant was dying, and we topped the plant. You heard that right, guys. We topped the plant. So the chickens pecked the top off of this one. I have it here to see if it's gonna do anything. And you can see some of them, they're truly fighting. But a few of them is doing really well. So I'm going to turn this one upside down and let's see if we have anything in it. So we witnessed a die-off with our tomatoes and we were freaking out. We were panicking. We did not know what to do. So we went through and we topped the plant. We basically just cut the top off majority of our tomato plants. So I want to see if this one has started to root so that I could also show you guys that within the next week or so. See? Okay. So this one right here would be ready for transplant. And this has only been in here for a week. I'm going to let it be for another week or so that it's in here for like 2 weeks, and then the root system can become stronger before transplant. See, this is the top of a tomato plant. And the other ones I've done are suckers. And this is basically the age of the original plant, almost the age of the original plant. So you don't have to worry about starting from seeds when you can use sucker. It is an amazing process, and it's a great experiment to really wrap your hand around. But you can see the roots growing, and within the next week I will be transplanting this tomato plant. I just disturbed the root a little bit. But yeah, it is a proven and succeeded process, and I just wanted to share with you guys who have lost your tomato plants. You only have one tomato plant left. Take the suckers. It does work, and you don't have to sow from seeds and have to wait that whole time again before you get some tomato fruits.